Well, hey, this is we're talking about find everything and all the developers here. First, Nomer 888. Here's Nomer. We got a little YouTube channel. This one over here, the elevator, is actually a film that I did in Oklahoma. There was a producer that did Apocalypse Now, Godfather 1, Godfather 2. I also met Francis Ford Coppola. Know a lot of people in the business in that situation. Anyways, the other thing is that Nomer is also doing dead rails, just added with the forest and things like that. What's going on in that area? Also, Nomer is doing. This is Bandites, a good friend, and I just wanted to let you know that is Bandites does the grow a garden. And grow a garden is something that's right that Nomer also works on that thing. So anyways, kind of interesting what's going on in that area, and then we go on from there. Now next we go to Polyhex. Okay, let's go ahead and let's do Polyhex. Okay, here we go, find everything, and we'll just go ahead and go in with that. You can see Polyhex is in there. We'll go to do socks next. Okay, here's Polyhex. As you can see, Polyhex is doing the he's got they have some really incredible stuff. Here is Super Bomb Survival. And then of course there's Super Doomspire, and we've got that stuff. And then we go ahead and come back. Of course, thank you for playing the game, of course. But the next person we're going into is we're going to be going to Socks. Socks has got some some background on this. Also, here we are, Socks BX. And again, Socks has a website, at YouTube, but also does exactly Twitch. Twitch is something else that is being done in that. They're not doing anything right now, but this is what's going on, and that is Socks BX. And again, that's one of the things that is doing on in that area. The other area, let's go ahead and go in there, is that there's Alta. Alta is also one of the developers and is doing a phenomenal, incredible thing. If you look at the title coming through, you'll see their alter ego, and that's Celesteria. So again, if you see Celesteria, that's Alta. Same situation on this. Again, got some great little games in here and things like that. So it's kind of neat what's going on. Now, also, what we have to go ahead and is just going to show you, and that is going to be the last thing, not today, but I mean just some of the last things we'll be doing, and that is the best use of tech. Okay, the best use of tech was done by was nominated by Roblox, and they were voting it on there. So I just want to let you know that Roblox nominated the people there at the best use of tech, and what was nice that again, Nomer was working in Dead Rails, and then Dead Rails actually was awarded that, and so at that time Nomer got an award for that. Anyway, she's just doing incredible in what's going on in this thing. So again, the game is just going incredible what's going on in there. So anyways, just let's switch on back there. You can see additional art, Celesteria, additional building, Celesteria, that's Alta. Doing incredible, as I said, some really incredible stuff on here. The reason we got is Roblox tools by Mr. Chicken Rocket. That's why everybody's thinking that they were nominated, was because they think this is the best game ever. So anyways, I just want to kind of go over this thing, and we're going to go ahead and we're just going to go around into the new area and touch some little places in there. Anyways, thanks so much, and again, we'll talk a little bit later. As you can see, this is by Willable, the same person that was inside the credit building. Anyways, just wanted to kind of share with you a little bit. As you can see, let's go on down here. You can see that the poor old Orston is not doing so well. And what happened is that they've actually, again, I don't know a whole lot, but I've, kind of the hints of what's going on. Oh, come on. We can go up there. That's right. We can. Anyways, this is the hospital. And I think there's going to be another cutscene or something that's going to be talking about Orston and getting better. And of course, he had to be the person that, it's kind of funny. Oh, come on. Let's go back over here. Anyway, doesn't matter. Sometimes I go in, I go, yeah, I can do this just fine. Yeah, that's right. And of course, we can kind of go into the burgers. You can see it's kind of in there. See in that door that opens? It's just phenomenal. Anyways, this is kind of the area that's really kind of, you can see that the burgers have been kind of added to doing the whole thing. It's kind of neat what's going on. Anyways, this is, you can see that there's some new stuff over there. If you look over, you'll see the construction zone. There's some incredible things that are over here. Make sure you go underneath there. Go in, okay? There's some neat stuff in there. And hopefully at some point I can share it with you. And we'll go from there. Anyways, of course, there's the dump. Oh, my goodness. And of course, Ulta did this right over here. Absolutely incredible. I'm sure Polyhex was in there also, but at the same time, Ulta did a lot of this or did all of this part over here. Anyways, let's go ahead and we're just going to jump over. You can see we got the Yippee City, and then, of course, there's Blue Beach. Okay, let's go ahead and warp there. Okay. Anyways, just want to go ahead. This is the other area of Blue Beach. And just make sure when you get up, when they open this, make sure you go in here, okay? The gate will be closed, but what happened was there was a game that was happening. There's some behind the scenes stuff that happened. And so that hasn't been closed for me, and I need to talk with them about that. But again, you're going to see the gate down on this area. Anyways, just some interesting stuff on here. It's just, you can see that. Okay, let's go to, that's right, Paul Bean Park, okay? Some neat stuff is going on at Paul Bean Park. As you can see, we can kind of go in there. Oh, come on. It's just, oh, I guess that's right. That is just crazy. There we go. Polite cat. Oh, that's right. Already found. There's a little lip there. It's just kind of bothering on there. You can see over here. We can go that. Now, if you look over here, you can actually see that the planters have gotten really fancy. Okay, so that's kind of the thing on that. So again, just go ahead and look. You can see that there's a couple of things that they need to do on here. And I'm just having just a wonderful time. There we go. And I think this is going to go through, and I think they're connecting this to, what is that called? The wonderful Mount Doodad, okay? That's going to be on there, tough to think. So again, there's a little thing, kind of neat stuff over here. And this whole thing is just phenomenal and how beautiful this is on here. So anyways, let's jump over. That's right. We're going to jump over to Ballyhoo Bluffs, okay? My second to the most favorite place, because my favorite place, of course, is What's It Woods. And that place is this is my area. This is the area that, I could be in here all day and I'd still be happy. Anyways, you can see that you can see there. Oh, that's right. But you can see there's a lot of different things in here. Just go ahead and make sure that when you go in here, make sure you go in here, okay? Just make sure. It's just something, an area that's really kind of neat. And it's just a lot of fun. You can see a little creature. He's been hit. That's why the gates are open. Anyways, we're going back to Ballyhoo Bluffs. You can see. So anyways, just go ahead and make sure that you go in this and that. You can see how everything is just beautiful. We got the hamburgers over here. It just really is just, this whole thing is just magical. Okay. What can I say? And again, make sure you go across. You can hear the background of the water going. It's just kind of a neat thing. All right, let's go over. We're going to go, that's right, back to construction zone. Let's go ahead and go in there. Okay. And you can kind of go over there. You can see that we can go on here. And then, of course, we can kind of go in. And then we can spin around. You can see what's going on there. And you can hear, oh, come on. You know, when I practice this ahead of time, I'm good. I don't mess up. And then as soon as I think, oh, people are going to watch, then I absolutely mess up. Anyways, I just wanted to kind of share with you some of the things that are out here. There's some incredible things that are happening. And I just want you to, you know, it is going to be open. There's a lot of stuff they're still doing a little fine tuning. And I think it's going to be hopefully opened up here soon. Anyways, I want to thank you so much. And we will see you later. Bye.